Tour Divide, day 9. So we're at Holland Lake Campground. It's been a great night's sleep in the tent in the woods. Plan for today looks like a rough one. Yesterday was a lot of climbing through really remote hills, constantly on bear watch, constantly climbing. Looks like today is going to be more of the same. It's going to be a long, hot, tough day. I mean, that's kind of what we've signed up for. Hour 6 of this climb today. Maybe not, but it feels like it. Still on the same climb I've been on all morning. But now we're on single track. And this is just absolutely spectacular. A little bit further down the pass. And what we've been dealing with here is a absolutely sheer drop off down there. May not look so bad on camera, but I mean it's pretty straight down. I think you can take away all my mountain biking credentials because I'm walking all this. The line is totally fine. I could ride this a million times. Not a big deal. But man, you go off to the left, it's game over. Made it out of that insanity. Went around the corner to the right. Now we're on the south side of the hill. Things seem a little more sane here. We are back in Big Sky country. Our famous stop on a Tour Divide, which is unfortunately this year closed. Alright, Tour Divide day 9 finishes up at the church. We were coming into town, had no idea where we were going to stay. The Black Heart Inn is closed. We came around the corner, saw a bunch of bikes out here, and decided to stop in. Turns out it's a church. The whole basement is open. It's full of bike packers. I'm outside because there's a bunch of people asleep already. Went to Trixie's, had an amazing burger, a couple of pints of beer, which will do me well tomorrow. Now it's time to go in and make a night of it. Morning, Tour Divide, day 10. Rough night in a church for no particular reason. Just couldn't sleep. Feel pretty wrecked today, but nothing left to do but ride, ride, ride. Last night there's 20 of us in the church. This morning there's 10 of us at breakfast. An hour later, it's like there's no one for miles. My first Huckleberry milkshake. Not bad. It is blisteringly hot out here right now as we climb through the hills towards the Llama Ranch, which has free beers and food for tour riders, and they won't accept payment supposedly. More hike-a-bike. Every time you think you're done with a hike-a-bike, there's more hike-a-bike. Here's the other thing that gets me, aside from the rocks, the erosion ruts. That's what took me down on day 0. my tire got caught in one of those. If your tire gets caught, your weight shifts one way, your bike stays the other way, and you go down. Again, right next to it, there's a couple good lines. That all assumes that you can see those lines. For me, as I'm descending, I essentially take snapshots of the terrain with my eyes as I scan around. And if I see something in time, I can handle it, but a lot of times I can't. Or it's not illuminated like it is here with the shadow line. It just looks flat, matte. Yeah, again, is what it is, signed up for, but just want to talk about the challenges of doing this without perfect sight. Here's a great example of the challenges of descending. We got the erosion rut on the left. The camera will flatten out. That thing's almost as deep as my wheel. Then on the right, we have two sticks pointing out. And again, it doesn't look like they're all the way in the trail, but they're out far enough that if I'm avoiding the rut all the way to the right, I won't see those in time. And then the other challenge, there hasn't been a break in quite a while, which also means that there's no place to relax or break. But again, I don't mean to complain. This is as expected. Just want to eliminate some of the issues faced by trying to descend without any real central vision. All right, we're at the Llama Ranch, famous for its alpacas. I guess we're in the red cabin tonight.
I had to pull over, and then he was in front of me. I know he pulled over too. And I had to say right here, like.
All right, home sweet home. We're heading into the red cabin, and
Check this out.
wow. This is crazy. Morning, guys. All right, Tour Divide day 11. Slow moving morning. This is hardly racing, but it's hard to think of a more idyllic location than the Llama Farm. I mean, we've got our coffee set up over there. We got alpacas roaming the cabins. We have a fairly light day today. Just going to Helena, which is 40 miles and 2 mountain passes. So we should be getting there midday. The place we stayed on night 3 had laundry. And so I've been thinking, geez, all my stuff is great. And we just did laundry a few days ago, and not a big deal. I realize that's now over a week ago. So time to get cleaned up, I think. Should be a nice day. A little chilly now. I think as soon as that sun comes over the hills, it's going to be roasty, toasty, and warm again. Goodbye, Llama Farm with all the alpacas and cyclists. Racing the train and we're losing. But we might get stuck behind it for a while if we can't make it. Well, the train only took about 10 minutes. It's not bad, and we're climbing again through sagebrush country. I figured I'd stop and smell the sage. Tour Divide, day 11. We missed cocoa claims, so we found a hotel that only has rooms on the 3rd floor and doesn't have a working elevator.